Good morning, friends of the internet. We are back again in the World of Tanks Garage. Hopefully, y'all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Those who do celebrate Thanksgiving, I know I did. I ate a lot of turkey, ate a lot of ham. I ate a lot of everything. I was not feeling well after I ate my Thanksgiving meal. But we're back again in tanks. Now that we got through that holiday, we're ready to get back on this grind and get ready to grind this out through, into the Christmas and into the New Year's and start off another whole season of World of Tanks. And I'm so excited. But we have the E4 again today. We're going to take this tank out, see what we can do. I love playing this tank, as you all know. There's always requests for people to see it. They love seeing this tank. I don't know what it is. I guess because it hits for 900 or close to 1,000 sometimes. It is a wonderful tank to play. It's a little bit of a grind to get to it, going through the prototype and the T30. But once you're there, this tank is it's so satisfying to play. You just got to be very careful. You don't let anything behind you. You got to play smart like a tank destroyer. So with that being said, we're going to take this out. We're going to see if we can get its tracks a little bit dirty, work off some of this Thanksgiving meal that we have. So hopefully we'll be running around the map, get some good kills. And so let's go ahead and find ourselves a match, shall we? All right, guys. So what do we got? An E100. Oh, a platoon of an E50M and an STB1. Got to watch those guys, and hopefully they don't pair up with that Object 140. That could be a deadly combination. So again, here we are discovering Blizzard. And I'll tell you, ever since Wargaming released Blizzard, Sandstorm, and Typhoon, I absolutely hate these maps just due to the visibility. And it seems like every time I try to play a tank destroyer, I get stuck in one of these maps. And it is such a pain in the butt. Now, if I'm in an E100, my E75, and I can go someplace like on Sandstorm and work a rock or something like that and side scrape, that's one thing. But it seems like every time I try to play like I'd normally play on this map with the visibility that it is, I find myself around in a corner or getting out in the open, and then all of a sudden 100 feet in front of me is a 183 that pretty much one-shots me. So out of the blue, you can see, look how close this guy got to us before we ever detected him. Now, if that was a 183, he could have just literally took out most of our life. So at this point, I'm trying to hustle to get into some cover before I do get hit by a 183. So that's the one thing. I really wish Wargaming would do away with these maps. I'm not a huge fan of them. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about these maps. I'm kind of curious because, this is my own personal opinion and play style that I always find myself struggling with these maps. Don't get me wrong, we have good games in them, but I got to play kind of like, pardon my French, a bitch. And I got to sit back here and I got to play very, very cautious because I can't afford to get shot. But if you notice, we've got mediums and heavies that's rolling out there, so hopefully they spot something for us. If not, I'm pretty much out of this game because I don't have no visibility to actually see those guys. Now, if I was setting where I was setting and that 183 popped up on this map as a normal map without the Blizzard, he'd probably be in my view range. So I find this playing high tiers in this kind of match just it seems like it's kind of a waste of time because you can literally just be driving along and instantly be detected and lit up by so many different things. So here we spot the 183. He pivots just perfectly for me to give me that nice clean shot. Unfortunately, this 183, this is a perfect example of it. He got himself spot and detected, and within a second, he was hit by multiple angles because we all had vision on him, but he had no vision on none of us. And I find myself getting shot by multiple vehicles on this map for that reason and that reason alone, because you can't see anything with the view range. So like I said, down below, guys, in the comments there, go ahead and let me know what you think. I'm kind of, like I said, I'm curious, or you can tweet me, one of the two, because I kind of struggle, and I'd like to know others' inputs about how they're feeling. I have people that I play with that actually that play with me that have give their opinion on this map, and so I know kind of how they feel, and but I don't really hear from a lot of others because I don't play but with probably a handful of people in tanks. Oh, that guy got hit for 1950. Okay, so it looks like we're doing fairly good here. We got a 2-tank advantage, but I did see over on the right hand side that there was a lot of traffic down here on the right hand side, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to push over there and see if I can help these guys out because I don't want them to get up here and flank these guys. So I go ahead and I push around here, and I'm trying to look to see if I see something. I see the STB-1, the E75. I'm like, okay, let's see if I can get some shots at some people. Then the Jagdpanzer pops up, and I'm looking, and he disappeared. So there goes your view range. So I try to blind fire the E75, and of course I miss. I really wouldn't, I probably shouldn't have wasted the round on that guy, because he just had like no life left. So it really wasn't worth it. But what I'm hoping is these guys are going to continue to push on this right-hand side and push up. It looks like our left flank has kind of pushed around fairly well. They're almost to the ridge line over there. So I'm just going to set tight, and hopefully something gets detected. And then all of a sudden the Centurion 1 pops up, and I can't get my turret turned fast enough. So that just shows you how fast people can get detected and hit. So the STB-1s, I can't let this tank get around me. So I shoot, he turns just at the nick of time, and I bounce his round. Or he bounces my round, I guess I should say. Now I got the long reload that's going to really let me miss the 150. So I kind of shot that STB on a quick run. He pulls out, and I'm like, please set there, please set there, please set there. Goodbye. So there you go. I was able to get that shot. I think they were kind of nervous about going around that corner, so they're just kind of playing the end of the building. So I hope the E50 stays there a little bit. I see his STB friend gets a little gutsy, tries to push out there and gets killed. I see the E100, he disappears. So I'm just kind of waiting to see if I get another shot into this 50. Maybe the E100 in the side shot. I got to be careful about getting detected. There's the 140, because there's still a Jagdpanzer sitting down there in the bottom that could be looking this way, and he could just shred me. So I'm being cautious and mindful of the fact that I can't be detected by this 140. So I'm zooming in here. I tried to put a shot in his low plate, and I hit his track. I thought about doing it again. I thought, I'm going to see if I can get a shot into his top. But then he kind of dipped, and I see the ass into the 50M. So I go ahead and I finish him off. This 140's closing in on me, and then he just disappeared. You can see how close physically he was to me, and I still don't see him. Now watch when he pops up. This was what I'm talking about, view range. Look at this. Look how close he is to me. He still hasn't got me detected, but look how close this tank is to me, and I'm still not detected. But it's just going to take an instant. So I go ahead and I shoot him in the turret. Go ahead and take him out. There you go. So now we're down to 2 tanks left. We're pretty much on cleanup duty, but that just is a prime example of how close he actually is to me. So at this point, I know where the Jagdpanzer is. I go to push, but look what happens. No gun elevation. No, so I had to back up a little bit. I got full side shots and nothing. Game, hello? So I missed out on all that damage, and all of a sudden the E100 popped up, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot the E100 was pushing across here too, and I was surprised that he made it that far. So at this point, I'm hoping that these guys get off the flag. There's only 1 tank left. It's the D100. He's over in the mix. So I go ahead and I ping to attack, because he's right here. He's easy pickings. Let us just go ahead and there's 2 tank destroyers and a heavy over here. If we can't deal with this E100, I don't know what to think. So the VK Bravo starts pushing at him. I'm hoping to get a shot in the side of his turret right here, get some extra damage, but then I see the other guy got off the flag. So I'm like, perfect. So I'm just going to go up here. I'm going to round this corner. I'm going to get a nice clean shot right into his butt. I'm just going to stop, zoom in, make sure the shot counts. I don't want it to bounce, because it's the only time I'm going to get some damage. And then the tank destroyer comes up over the top. I try to not block him so he can get a shot, and then he goes ahead and takes him out. So I wasn't being greedy for that last amount of damage. I was just trying to get out of the way so that guy could get his shot, and he bumped into me. So, but thankfully he was able to get a shot off and make it clean. So, but I got my 800 out of him. So let's see what we did for damage. We did 4,424 in damage. We only assisted in 570. Again, no view range. We can't see anything. We were to the top of our team in damage, which kind of surprised me, because I felt like those guys had overrun the left side pretty confidently. We only fired 9 rounds. We hit 9, but we only pinned 6. So again, that just shows you how deadly this tank can be. If I would have hit those other 3 rounds, that would have been another, say, 1,000 damage, almost 1,000 damage each. So figure 1,800, 1,600, probably about 2,400 in damage, which would have put us up over 6,000, almost 7,000 damage if we would have hit those rounds. So if you can hit rounds in your E4, you can cause those kind of games. It's just making sure that you can hit those shots. I've had those games. I've had a 7,000 game in this E4 because I hit all the shots. But you can see we did pretty much damage to pretty much most of their team there towards the end. It was kind of slow played for us. We got our 5 points towards our Boilermaker op, which is going to be coming out here soon. Hopefully today or tomorrow, or maybe this weekend, I should be able to get this Boilermaker. And then we'll showcase it. It's only a tier 6. It's nothing, no big thing. just an overzealous Sherman tank. So, but with that being said, guys, I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday. I hope you guys have plenty of leftover turkey sandwiches to eat. Again, we did 4,424 in damage. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Also, follow us on Twitter. That way you know when we're posting new YouTube content and when we're live streaming. You haven't checked us out on Twitch or YouTube Gaming. Come hang out, be part of the audience. If you're new to those channels, smash those follow buttons. So we're going to have some upcoming tanks here soon, guys. I went ahead and I started that Centurion Action 10 line. I'm going down the 50B line. We've got some more gameplay of the Chieftain that we're going to be posting. More Object 140. Some of our newer tanks, Bat Chat. Some of those tanks, I'm going to start squeezing those into the mix here soon. So hopefully we'll be having some more content going into this Christmas time. So with that being said, guys, thanks for hanging out with me again. Thanks for the support on the channel and the series. And until next time, we will see all your faces on the battlefield. Thanks so much, guys, for checking out my video. If you enjoyed that video, hit that thumbs up button and be sure to subscribe for future videos.